Hello everyone and welcome back to Sleepy Hollow to Anno 1404. Just on time we got 100 additional honor points because my city has upgraded to, well, city level, I think. Because we got the first citizens in, of course, and well, I guess that's a city kind of like. Let's also increase the taxes real quick for them and continue with upgrading a few more of them. We do need to do that because we want to unlock a couple more buildings that we need for the tools production generally, right? So I'm just going to have this tiny town center here being upgraded with basically the remaining tools that we still have. 7 tools we still have. And we've also unlocked now our tech tree attainments, as they're being called. There we can unlock more bonuses down the road from all 3 factions that we have for the honor points that we earn. 160 honor points, that's just perfect because with that we can get the spices for Ashgabat, right? In Ashgabat, however, I would also need now tools in order to advance. It's getting a bit tricky there, especially because we need money for the tools. I'm going to open up a tool trading once more, so I hope that we kind of like can compensate with the cells that we make to get the tools in, basically, right? That we don't have to pay that much. Let's just upgrade a couple more here. These guys, the reason for that is we still haven't unlocked our toolsmith yet. We do need 240 citizens for that. We do have 160 at the moment available, 700 peasants still, but as we can see, the citizen level is growing. They're paying a bit more taxes, of course, which is nice too. But overall, we still need way more than what we have right now. That's going to be the tricky part here. As far as I can see. Now let's just have a look at my ship. Really, it's over here. We can sell some fish right for 126 coin, and we can purchase 20 tons of tools for 1,600. Let's do that. I think that's the last amount of tools that I need to purchase. Let's get them back home. Let's stop the trade here once more. I could also get the tools from Venice, right? There's still 16 tons waiting for takeoff as well. It's just beautiful, really. It instantly reminds me of some certain assassins going around in this beautiful city there. And he insults us, the cardinal, vilely. Oh, so I guess the war declaration is not that far off anymore. At least that was nice for now, right?
What brings you
Ingratiation with Marie as well, and Leif, of course. He would say yes to anything. No problem whatsoever. By the way, we do have a ship available right now. Let's just see if one of them wants to give us a quest. Giacomo Garibaldi might give us a quest. Yes, sink the fleeing ship. What kind of fleeing ship? I do have a flagship that has some cannons. It has a firepower of 6, right? It could be possible if there's no defense. Then we could probably sink this ship. It's up here. It's actually not that far away from my flagship. So we're going to try and sink this one. The reward, 1,700 coins and 60 honor. That's something we could do theoretically. So let's do it. I hope we are not losing our flagship though.
Signing a trade treaty.
Alright, just over there somewhere. By the way, we have a trade treaty with Leif. So we could purchase now stuff. He's not selling anything though at the moment, right? But he could purchase stuff from us if we have enough.
An island was settled by another
4 more
player.
tools we have, so let's just go ahead with a couple more upgrades, and we have unlocked Toolsmith. Toolsmith, the charcoal burner. For the Toolsmith, we're going to need a bit more though, I think. We need the iron smelter. Where's my iron smelter? There it is. Iron smelter, ore mine, those are the ones that I need, and I also need the stonemason hut now for our next building material. That is the stone that has been unlocked now, right? So we got now wood, tools and stone, and that's going to be pretty important. That ship is moving. It's moving a bit further into this area.
I look upon you with awe.
And Leif admits that he's less powerful. Alright, I'll take that. And also escort a ship out of the region. Lord Richard offers us a quest for another 1,600 coin. This sounds too good to be true, actually, right? I think there might be. I hope the battling is not too very good. There is no battleship here waiting, so we can just safely destroy this one. No prob. There you go. It's going to take a while with our basic ship here that we have, but it's a nice first start for taking some loot here and finishing quests.
ship you were
And
assigned
there it's
to
down.
intercept
Let's take the
was
loot.
successfully destroyed.
There you go, that flag, and we need to get this one now all the way down here to Giacomo Garibaldi, and he's going to give us some money for that, and money we need, especially for the tools then as well. Now, I cannot upgrade anything anymore. How's my goods looking? Not so great, right? We will also need to get more cider and more fish in. I also will not build any more houses because we're pretty tight on that. So I really just have to wait at the moment. And after a bit of time, my flagship Santa Maria finally safely arrives at Venice. And here we can now turn in that quest and get the coin and the honor. With the coin, we can purchase the next tools and also increase our trade rank there. So we also have reputation ranks with those NPCs, right? And we do get some honor points every time we complete one rank. And in that case, that was happening now. We got 40 tons of tools. That's just lovely. That's a lot. So let's get the tools back home to Sleepy Hollow. And my flagship will then continue there to Richard Northburg for the next quest that we definitely want to do. And I've also sent my smaller oriental ship here now to the Grand Vizier to purchase tools over there as well, because we've got some tools there for sale as well, and also the spice, right, that we want and that we can purchase now for 100 honor. Just when my timber is really going, my cider and fish is really going down, my flagship arrives. The Cardinal wants 1,600 coin, otherwise he's going to declare war on us. For now, we're going to pay it because we can afford it. Let's just see for how long though. Let's turn in the tools. I can't risk a war so early on because he's really going to annoy us quickly there. So the cider and the fish, we can easily do this by just getting us some more cider plantations. For example, over here. Right, so 1 and 2, and let's make it 3. And here. And then we can just place those fields. There you go. Producing a bit more cider. At the same time, I will also need to get more fish in. Now, this is looking rather full already. I don't want to spam the main harbor area now full with it. So we're going to have another warehouse over here somewhere. Is that iron? Yeah, very good. Let's take this one right away. We can make our iron smelters here. Like so. And then we can have our fish. My fish. Here. Let's make it 2 for now, because it's actually quite expensive. 2 tons of tools for every fishery. And let's also get cracking on the iron. Oh, actually, for the iron, we do need stone first. My bad. We have 3 stone deposits on this island. One is over here. I can already see that we are going to need more tools. It's nasty. Let's build it. And then we can have the stonemason right next to it. There you go. Only 1, unfortunately. Where's there 2? Was it 2 working on 1? Or was it 1 working on 1? That I don't remember now. I will just... I'm going to play it safe for now. And let's get the other one up here. Right, so that we have 2 stonemasons now working at least. And they're going to produce us the stone that we need for our iron production. Then we also have an iron deposit. And the other one was on the other side of the island down here, together with the salt and the river slot. So this is going to be a really important industrial area as we progress. Alright, I'm going to get my flagship back to Richard, because there's this quest waiting that we want to do. We want to get a steady flow of money in there, right? To pay tributes and stuff like that. We haven't found the pirate yet. He also will want a tribute at some point. And let's purchase the 10 tons of tools and the spices. And with that, let's get back home. Because we're going to need the spices over here then at some point. Because spices is something now that my citizens want, right? So for food, it should be somewhere here. Is it not? Meat. But not spices. That's interesting. We don't need spices for citizens yet. So that's how big of a noob I am to this mod, because it overhauls so many things. Leif Jorgensen pays us 136 coins. 1,300 coins. Perfect. Thank you very much for that. And I think there's a quest here. Yes. 3 tons of wood and tools to a ship at sea. Far away. Over there, it's actually the same location again. This seems to be a very dangerous island for any kind of ship. And we do get some 25 tons of rope and 50 honor for that. That's actually pretty good. Let's... Oh no. We only have 1 minute, almost 2 minutes left to get to this ship here. So let's do this quest here first and then do the other one. Right. Alright, we got some 7 tons of stone in now. And that I can use to start my iron production, right? So let's start with the iron mine. Really expensive, 900 coin it costs me. This is going to produce iron ore now. Let's get this one over here. And there's the smelters waiting then. This one needs coal and iron ore to produce iron bars. And those we are going to need for, well, for the toolsmiths. How should we do this? We do need a charcoal burner for that. There it is. That's a charcoal burner. And can we squeeze in some 2 here? 2 would be perfect. I guess 1 is only possible for now. Let's build the first charcoal burner here. And then we can afford an iron smith here. An iron smelter. I think we can actually afford 2 of them. Right. These iron smelters then. Taking in now the iron and the coal and producing iron out of that. Should be starting now soon. There it is, already getting its resources.
Forget about that quest.
Damn it. We were too late for a couple of seconds there, I think, and the quest is lost. What we can do here, though, is I can purchase those 3 tons of wood and 1 ton of tool that we need. 2 tons of tools. Right, and get over there really quickly now. So we can finish at least this quest for the ropes. And the ropes are going to be nice for some shipbuilding. Alright. Very good. The iron smelter has started now its production. And that means we can now also safely get the toolmaker workshop right next to it. And with that, we will be able now to produce tools. I think we can afford 2 of them with 1 smelter. So let's just build both of them right now. The second one over there. And there will be enough iron for that. And with that, we are independent now from the tool trading at least, right? We can produce it ourselves. And that's just a very important step there. We can also upgrade the marketplace or the warehouse here. I guess we should do that. It will increase our storage. But storage is not really something that we need a lot right now. Also, my ship arrives here. So we can now safely get the spices off board and tools. Those 11 tons of tools to continue building our settlement here. Not that much that we can really do, right, except for just building those houses there. We need to unlock more buildings first and productions, but any kind of tool that I get, I use.
New buildings
and with that we have reached the next level. Perfect. And we have unlocked the gold farm. We also get some 50 honor from the Grand Vizier. And we have the mosque, or a place of worship actually, that we can use, and also the guild house. We have arrived. Let's turn in a tear of sorrow and get the ropes and the honor points out of that. Perfect. Ropes I'm going to get back home. I'm not going to sell them, even though it's tempting. Oh, there's also a trader coming in. Are we selling anything? We are selling salt and cloth at the moment. So that's something that's going to be traded here.
Let me give you a
there you go. 5 tons of salty purchases. Not that much really, but at least something. With the tools that we have, we can continue upgrading now a couple more houses. Getting us a bit more taxes. And unlocking more buildings down the road.
Nothing can stop
and Sleepy Hollow has upgraded to village. Very nice. And we get some 75 honors there as well. And we can see that here, village status with 355 citizens. The next one would be the patricians then to a small town that we can unlock. With that, we've also unlocked a couple more productions. Potato farm, that is, for the next product they want, right? And the meat. Meat, linen garments, potato. I think it might be safe to actually get to another island then soon and start productions there. Because I don't want to have too many productions on Sleepy Hollow, as we need the space for our city. And yes, as we can see, both toolsmiths are working, right? So 1 smelter is enough for 2 tool makers. And that's some lovely tools coming in. I actually contemplate, I'm contemplating about building a second one right away. A second tools production. Because we're just going to need so much of it. And it's putting us down there a bit, because we need to wait for tools. What we can do though is we can continue with a few more houses, because we have the timber.
You shall hear from me.
Oh, and Giacomo Garibaldi, he purchased a lot. 1,600 coin we get out of that. Thank you very much. I have some smaller blocks than here as well. And lucky us, we don't need to worry about money for the roads anymore, at least for now. More upgrades here in the town center, making this one more lovely than ever looking. There will also be the paved road available already, but that would cost me a lot of stone and money. I'm not affording that yet. Oh, and Marie d'Artois offers us a trade treaty there as well. Let's go ahead and do this. Onwards to good relationships.
Be quick.
The cardinal.
Oh, fancy you coming to...
Oh, look at that. With Leif, we would be in the alliance sector now soon. So he probably offers that at some point. This is a dangerous path to tread though, because alliance basically means I have to help him in case of war. And he's definitely going to war there at some point. We also got the fire station available now. With that, we could douse the flames if any appear. There will, of course, be some appearing. There's already some smoke here. So there might be fire appearing now anytime. And we should wait for it, though. Because I want to rather build it once there is fire. By the way, let's also upgrade that warehouse here to a more beautiful one. It's just needed, right? Sleepy Hollow needs to look proper for any incomers. That's the warehouse for now. And let's have a couple more upgrades over there. Many as possible. That's just lovely taxes. And I think they've all grown a bit further now. Where's my flagship, by the way? It's over here, close to us now. And yes, there's the fire now. Finally happening. And we will... best to actually just build the fire station, really. Let's just see where we could squeeze it in, though. Should I get rid of some houses there? Yes, I'm going to get rid of those 2 houses there and build a fire station instead. That is going to take quite a lot of buildings in, right? Here. There you go. And these are going now. There they are. They're rushing now towards the fire and are going to douse the flames before it spreads. Perfect. Otherwise it could spread, right? And it will spread at some point. Alright, this one we can actually get rid of. And instead use the space that we have there for a couple more. I do need, let's just check it out, probably another main road in here somewhere. But for now, let's have, actually let's make the next marketplace. Right, it's totally possible now. And then we have the main road here. That's probably going into a big place then in this area. And here we are just going to have another main road now, or smaller main road continuing, and I can then just safely build my next district, which would be in this area. And let's actually make it like so, and then we have the next block of houses then here, right?
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
There you go for this area. And there's also my flagship coming in with the rope. And I do need to wait a bit on timber now, even though we could produce timber ourselves, and we're probably going to do that. In Sheepbridge we should start, or I'm settling on this one. Let's actually settle on a new island. It has some iron ore, some stone, and this one down here has lots of iron. Ooh, that's good. And bad fertility, which is good too, because we're going to need it for the meat, for everything that is not requiring fertility.
Your people are longing for company.
And there's the next fire. It's out of reach for this fire station, so I do need another fire station in this area. It's getting a bit expensive then, as we can see. And also not really working out. I would need to place it right next to the marketplace here, which is possible though. Let's do this, right? Let's build it here. And I will need to get rid of one house so that I can take the whole area in, right? So we're going to have a bit of an ad hoc building here, which is fine. It's a medieval town after all, and medieval towns are kind of like chaotic when it comes to their development. Of course, the city, as we can see right now, is going to change a lot over time, right? Because we're going to delete buildings, we're going to create plazas. It's really just right now so that we can survive and have financial independence. But of course, we're going to see lots of changes. I got a couple of more tools and timber, and let's also get some stones there, 20 tons. And let's get down here, settling on this island. And where we can start then with our next production chains and ultimately also our first trade route. Have we unlocked the shipyard already? That would be great. There's the shipyard. It's pretty expensive though. 10,000 coin and 10 tons for the rest. It's affordable though. It's within reach, and we do already have ropes now, so we can start then our shipbuilding immediately. So that's my goal. And also my ship has arrived now here. Let's settle in Rose Yard. Oh, and also another quest. Sinking something. Oh, -6 reputation. He will declare war soon. Let's get my flagship over there because I want to sink that ship for a bit of money. And here we can now start with our next production chains that I'm looking forward to. First of all, the iron. There we got now 2 iron deposits and the harbor area. And I would really like to go ahead and start another tool production, right? For that we do need the iron mine, like so. Oh, I'm out of timber. And we do need timber. That, however, I can start right away without too much losses. Let's have them here for now. 2. Let's make it 3. We're going to need an island that produces building materials for us, and that's going to be one of them. Right, so there's the timber now being produced, and then we can finish the tool production, and we do have some 6 stone deposits here and some 7 iron deposits. So this is going to be my building material island, plus I think meat and yeah, also potato farms that we can have on this island. One more production I would like to have in Sleepy Hollow for now, that's the linen garments. So that's something that we can do on this island safely without wasting too much space over here in the northern side of it for now. We have the sheepies there already, so just south of that I'm going to have another warehouse. Yeah, let's take the stone in as well. And then I can have my hemp farms here, and they are going to provide for the linen garments. So that's some a bit more complex production now. They need 4 fields, so I can have 2 of them side by side, like so. And I'm probably just going ahead and have, yeah, 4 of them, really. That we can make this one start immediately. And then I do need 2 of these linen weaver huts. First, let's build the road down here.
Fire is raging in your
Yes,
settlement.
and more fires appear. That's just normal. And then I'm going ahead here with some fields. Keep some space there in between. Here, and then one more here. So we have place here for the linen garments then. And then we can have those fields on that side too. And this one, going to work out. It's going to be work out. It's working out perfect. And then we can have 2 of them right here between them, right? And they're going to provide now for some linen garments. Let's once again pause it, as always. And there's another fire popping up. And it's just outside of the fire station. What a coincidence. I think it's going to burn down. There's nothing we can really do about that. It's just really annoying overall. These fires. That's why I usually like to turn them down. But I thought, let's just keep them in this time. And I already regret my decision. A few more tools in Ashgabat. We're going to need them because in Ashgabat we are going to unlock we need to unlock the next production building for the clay then soon, because we need that for citizens. And also I would like to provide the milk now, right? So milk is something they want, and we can do this down here in this fertility area. Let's go ahead and have then our goat farms. I think we're good to go with 1. They need 18 fields. Let's see how that turns out. There you go. The goatees roaming around, producing some milk for us. And I would also like to go ahead and just build us a couple more here. There you go. As we continue, where's the ship that we need to sink? There it is. And yeah, it's that one. For a second I thought it would have some defense, but it doesn't. Very good.
Your
And
settlement has grown.
Ashgabat has also grown to a village. We get some more honor points with that. And also we have now enough building materials in Rose Yard to finish the smelter here. So I can have my smelter. I will have the charcoal burner. Right, and then we can afford hopefully 2 toolsmiths. Just here. A bit more wood, but that's it. Perfect. Have the roads. A bit more wood so that we can afford it then. And there it is. Perfect. Tool production number 2. Working now in Rose Yard. So far so good. We are expanding and we are onwards on our way to patricians as our town grows. Stay tuned.